Hi guys, thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well guys, today's video is going to be about Labarrick Williams and Destiny Payton. More so Labarrick Williams. And why Labarrick Williams? Why do you think Labarrick Williams left Destiny Payton and her son holding the bag? Okay, it has been speculated that Labarrick threatened to come back on the show to expose Destiny. I believe that is the biggest lie ever told. When the going got tough, Labarrick ran for cover. Okay, Labarrick is an ex-Army veteran. Okay, he's the reason why Destiny is on the show in the first place, as per Labarrick. Okay, Destiny said Labarrick wanted to be on the show more than her. So, they were a couple, they were a married couple, and so they were on the show. From the looks of things, Labarrick looks like a man of God, a man of the cloth. When you look at his social media, whether Facebook, Instagram, he looks like an upstanding young man who loves God. Okay, but my intuition tells me something more. Okay? Labarrick sat on Love and Marriage Huntsville and watched Martell go through hell. Yes, he put Melody through hell, but Labarrick watched social media rag Martell. Do you really think that Labarrick wanted to be a part of that? None of us know what happened in their marriage, and we will never know. Why is that? Because Labarrick hurried up as soon as things started going left, and he put in a court order for Destiny not to speak about their marriage, and he sent a cease and desist to Carlos King that he would not be mentioned on the show. Labarrick ran for cover again, getting off of the show. Why Destiny didn't follow him, I have no idea. I'm going to assume that things were going awry when he left the show in their marriage. This was all strategic. This was already going on in the marriage, and he didn't want to be on TV. It was against his integrity, I guess. He saw the things going on the TV. He's probably from, a very Christian background, his mom, dad, perhaps. And it's nothing about that show is godly. So, maybe they were pressuring him to get off the show. Maybe it was himself. Maybe it was him that, he knew that if he was going to be on the show, that his information or information about his marriage was going to come out, whether he liked it or not. So he did the next best thing that was best for him, and he got off of the show. Again, why Destiny stayed on the show, I don't know, because she could not talk about her marriage. Destiny being a private person like a lot of women are, prior to, a reality TV, not knowing what she was getting herself into and not knowing how to talk about the demise of her marriage, because she had been court ordered, because she didn't want to get in any trouble. And again, when you tell your story, you're telling our story, because it's two people in a marriage. It's just not your story. So if you're saying what happened in your marriage, you're accusing the other person of doing something negative. Okay, because something happened, that he served her divorce papers 3 months after she had a baby. Now, I would question his integrity by that alone. I would question his godly integrity by that alone. Destiny said he didn't cheat. We will never know, because Destiny can't tell the truth if he did cheat. He's sure not going to come out and tell us he cheated. But that's besides the point. Okay? she was left between a rock and a hard place. You understand? And he made it so. He made sure that was the case. He didn't waste any time. Whoever his advisor was, whatever, whoever instructed him, and gave him the knowledge or the wisdom to get off the show before things started, getting bad. He did it, whether it was his decision or the counsel of somebody, godly counsel or some other kind of counsel, but he did it in a nick of time. So it amazes me when I hear women say, oh, Destiny fumbled the bag, Destiny this, Destiny cheated. She must have cheated. Oh, she let go of a good, she lost a good man. She lost this, she lost the what? What if she was the prize that he lost? Because if you guys like Destiny, if the story was a different story, none of you all would have wanted to be Destiny in this situation. None of you all would have wanted to go through this, what your sister went through. Okay? So I'm not even going to get into it like that. I'm not even going to get into it because it's very controversial. But y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Because I don't care if Destiny can't talk about Labarrick for the rest of her life. We know something happened. And it may not be all Destiny's fault. Okay? But again, Labarrick covered himself. And he put in a court order that Destiny could not speak about the marriage that she was in, especially in a derogatory manner. So you and I will never know. Anything we know is speculation. We don't even know if we get it from the horse's mouth. Because Labarrick is sure not going to talk dirt on himself. He's sure not going to shed light on what he did exactly. And neither is Destiny, really. So all the speculation, like he's a prize, he's this, he's that. That's all speculation. That's all speculation. You have to be cut from a certain cloth and of a certain caliber to even divorce your wife 3 months after having a baby. Like, come on. So, again, hey, I don't have anything against either one of them. Okay? He may be a stand-up gentleman. He may be all that he portrays to be. Again, you never know who you are dealing with. But based on what we do know, okay, they could be lies. They may not be. Based on what we do know from Destiny's, mouth, okay, because he hasn't said anything. He's just he just went along to get along. And, he didn't want to be in the spotlight. He didn't want to be on reality TV. I'm going to say because of his integrity. That's why I don't believe he said he would come on to tell what went on in his marriage. I definitely don't believe that. I definitely don't believe that the way he exited the show. And I believe it was based on his integrity, based on how he saw the other marriages being treated and what they went through. If Martell Holt told him anything, he told him to run for cover. He told him to run for cover. You understand? And I'm going to leave that right there. So, in conclusion, Labarrick is being praised at this time. And that's fine. You could praise whoever you want. But he's hiding behind something. You understand? Again, he may be, very private, and I'm certain he is. That's why he got off the show. And Destiny said she was very private, but she is willing to open up now. But so much she could even say because she's court order. It's not her opinion is not anything, this decision didn't come from her. This decision didn't come from her. She can't speak even if she want to. So, what are we hiding from? It doesn't have to be anything, but keep in mind it may be, and you will never know. So to drag and dog your sister out like that, talking about she cheated, she did this, she did that. You could say whatever you want, but perhaps it could have been Labarrick that cheated and did all this stuff that Destiny is being accused of. All I'm saying is that even if she wants to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, she cannot. Because her husband made sure she couldn't by getting a court order of her not to speak about their marriage. And again, the house that he owns that is in his name, I seriously believe and know for a fact that Destiny will be getting proceeds from the sale of that house. The whole open house, very controversial. He dropped the ball on that, knowing that his son and his ex-wife, whether they live there full time or they're there sometimes, he dropped the ball on that. He's no longer a public figure, but he is a public figure. As long as he's connected to Destiny, he's a public figure. And he was on the show. He knows that anything he posts on his social media, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, everybody is going to swarm after it, okay, to find out something. So for him not to get any wise counsel before doing that, shame on whoever authorized that. Shame on whoever authorized that. Because we know an open house is open to the public. They're not going to stop anybody from going. They're not going to stop anybody from going. Anybody can show up. So there's nobody to blame or to fault but him. I mean, Chris Fletcher should have knew this. But hey, Chris is doing a job. I mean, it's neither here nor there. It's not his family. It's not his kid. It's not his private, things being displayed by the world. It's none of that. It's about $1. And yes, I understand he needs to sell that house for whatever reason. He needs to sell it like yesterday. But there was another way to go about it. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.